Hello, my friends. Welcome back. What is forgiveness? There's a story that I think um, exemplify quite well what that is. It's a real story, or I should say, based on real facts, because probably at this time the facts may be very well fading away from my memory. But the story is the following. It happened in the United States, and I got to know that example through the media. So there was a mom, single mom of a teenager, 18, 19 years old, that he was killed by another 18, 19 years old. And that boy was went to jail. That killed her son. And that mom was in so much pain. At first, that's all of that. It is her describing, right? At first, she hated the killer of her son. She hated so much. She said multiple times that if she could, she would take his life right there. Right there. Then time passed. This person was serving. Then and she just felt that anger for a long time, but she couldn't. She got to a point where she couldn't stand it anymore. She couldn't stand her own life with the feeling she had. She was having. She was experiencing. Then she went to see him in the jail. She wanted to understand why. Why did he do that with? That was her only son, the only person that she had in life that she loved the way she did. Why? And God knows how was those first meetings. But she's still described as being as feeling a lot of hate. Then, and how much painful that would be for her to face for the first few times that other boy that killed her son. Time passed, and then she started feeling that she needed to replace, to find a new meaning for the feeling that she was having. She missed being in peace. And slowly she started internal work to peace her heart. And she's clear saying that not because that there's no pain, not because of him, the killer, but because she couldn't live anymore with that much hatred, that much pain. And then she decided to do that. And to do that, she felt that she needed to face the killer of her son more and more. So she started visiting him more and more. In those visits, she learned that this boy, he didn't have a family. He didn't have anyone, just like as her. He didn't have anyone. He didn't have a mom. He didn't have a dad. And with time, and again, God knows how much internal effort, she did saw that feeling of hatred, of pain, giving up the space on her heart to other feelings, of which she probably didn't know quite well at that time. But then there is one day that after a long time that she goes to the jail to see that boy again. And she turned to him and tell him that she has forgiven him. But she's clear. She said to him that I forgive you, but not because of you, not because of the actions that you've done. You took from me my only child, and nothing gonna bring him back. But I forgive you because I cannot look at myself in the mirror and see that much hate, that much pain. I forgive you, but because of me, because the way I feel without forgiving you. Time passed, and she continued to visit him regularly, continuing this process of seeking internally, deep inside her, what's going on, new meanings for feelings that wasn't bringing her happiness or that level of calmness, peace of mind. And the work continued. After many more or much more time, but a bit of other time, I'm not quite sure how long did it take, all this process. The boy has the opportunity to leave jail. He left the jail, and that woman go to him and invite him to live with her in her apartment. How profound is that? At that time, she was already feeling a different feeling for him, towards him. It was forgiveness, but in a deeper level, in the level that it meets love, and you start building upon with your actions. She, by herself, without a son, invited him to live with her, that didn't have a family, didn't have a mom or a dad. It is, my friends, the orphan mother meeting the orphan son. And then she finally turns to him and say, "You killed my son. Nothing gonna bring him back. He always gonna be my son. He always gonna have a space in my heart. But one thing is true. Through this process, I gain a new son." Think about that. Wow. What takes? How much work it takes for a mom to call the killer of her son, her son. That's a level of love that will raise from the feeling of forgiveness. What is forgiveness? Perhaps forgiveness, it's one of the pillars of charity, which in the deepest level is undistinguishable, it's inseparable of love itself. That story have impacted me for many years. I hope you also like it. Have a great day. See you next time.